witam was w kolejnym odcinku, nagrywanym zaraz po poprzednim. Nie wiem już, który to jest odcinek, ale lecimy dalej. Korzystając z tego, że mam jeszcze premię do eksploracji, nie eksploracji. Chcemy spuścić komuś w pierdol. A nuż nabijemy może jeszcze w tym odcinku kolejny poziom. Jak chcę żywe. Ja mam tego od Technomancer, tak? O. Ciekawe, czy dam radę otworzyć tamte drzwi. Zobaczymy. Nie będę tylko z której strony one były. No cóż. To mało istotne w tym wypadku. Jak do nich dotrę, to się spróbuję je otworzyć. Dzięki temu przy okazji sobie nabijemy jeszcze poziom. Masz z buta. Jakaś kurwa harda. No. Dobra, nie będę się bawił z nimi więcej. Dobra, nie będzie to. 5. Nawet nie wiem, gdzie ja mam iść. Gdzieś przed siebie. Jak wyjdziemy tędy, to się dowiemy. Trzecia wybiła. A ja kurwa dalej nie śpię. Nie chce mi się po prostu. Też oczy mnie bolą, ale uparcie kurwa nie będę przespać. Łamać. O, mam pogadać. Da mi jakąś działkę? By chodziło. Ani tym. Mów ze mną.
Captain, good to see you.
Always, Lieutenant. Zach. Thought you'd look a little worse for wear, but you look good. What do you need?
Słyszeliśmy tutaj o zmiany w
How
mieście.
are things? Heard there've been a few changes.
Thanks to your escape,
A,
I don't know
to
what's
było.
going.
Dobra. Informacja o obecności KBP.
I found refuge in a city that doesn't belong to Abundance, if you can believe it. But it seems that Victor managed to infiltrate it. I know I'm asking a lot from you, but if you have any information on this...
We're talking about an act of aggression toward a foreign power, and what I'm telling you is akin to treason, Zagrajmy. It's almost sure that Victor is preparing an attack upon our refuge city, but not with our own troops. From what I was told, he has hired mercenaries and even embedded some of his men. The craziest part of the story is that he's preparing a war without an army, with the sole goal of capturing you. At this stage, that verges on psychosis. He's obsessed with you. Watch out. He's becoming more and more vicious, and he won't stop at anything to capture you and your Technomancer colleagues.
Thank you, Captain.
Kogo drugiego ja mam przesłuchać jeszcze? W takim razie? Nie wiem. Najpewniej kogoś muszę tu jeszcze przesłuchać. F. Ale pewnie będzie to miejsce w... Nie wiem w czym. Chyba nie będę próbował tego otwierać. Na giełdzie?
Traitor, get him!
Tak, tam się pomyliłem. Dobra. Mam kurwa iść. Mam tu. Dobra. Dobrze, że sobie tutaj ten zjazd odblokowałem. Mogę z tobą pogadać? Nie mogę. Pójdź w dupę. W takim razie. To teraz którą mańkę? Tak się dobrze skierowałem. Wtedy będzie szybciej. Tak. Nie wiem, z kim ja tu będę gadał, ale spoko. Kimś na pewno. Robię sobie F5. A. Kimś tutaj. Znaczy nie barman. A mniejsza z tym.
Hey. Hey. Over here. About what? You don't know me. And I want to keep it that way. But I'll tell you. I'm with the opposition, and I know you're a wanted man too. ASC's hunting you. Heard you're quite the traveler. Keeping that in mind, my cell chief thinks we might be able to scratch each other's backs a little, considering we have the same enemies. He's got a deal for you. He'll be hiding in the back of the Curiosities, waiting for you. All right. Sure. Hey. Hey. Over here. Please.
Hey, officer. Should I be worried about your visit?
If I was still an officer, maybe. I'm as much on the run as you are now.
Maybe I should start calling you something else then. What's your name?
Zachariah.
A pleasure, Zagrajmy. How can I help you?
Informacje dotyczące działań KPP.
I'm afraid that the ASC managed to infiltrate the city where I'm currently living. Thought that maybe you could help me. You seem to be up to date on what they do.
Victor. Our nemesis. Very well. I'll tell you what I know.
Zamieniam się w słuch.
Victor got his hands on a commercial caravan, tortured its members in order to find out the location of their notorious secret city, the mysterious Noctis. He managed to send some of his men there. So take this with a grain of salt. But now I'm convinced Victor's got both mercenaries and religious dignitaries on ASC payroll there. Watch out, Zagrajmy.
Thank you, Bulgakov. I know the ASC's in Noctis, and I bet they got in pretending to be the crew of that caravan. They gotta be embedded in the population by now, hiding in plain sight. But if they're pretending to be merchants among real merchants, that's not gonna fly too long. If they were smarter, they would have come in as refugees. Better start asking around. I'm sure folks aren't buying it.
Tu?
Hi.
Hello there, Mr. Mancer. Good to see you.
Sytuacja opozycji.
How have you been coping with the ASC's rise to power?
It's not me I'm worried about. You have no idea the number of our people who've been arrested, tortured, killed. But all of Victor's brutality is starting to backfire. The people are getting fed up. They're joining us in droves. Problem is, it's not easy to organize everyone, especially when we don't know who the ASC spies are and aren't. But we still need to get the truth out to the people. It's the reason our publications are so important. It's just one voice of reason, standing up against the relentless lies and propaganda the regime's spreading. It's... I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm just preaching to the choir.
To powinno
I
pomóc.
heard you thought we might be able to help each other.
You heard right. Me and my group publish the real news, so people get to hear what's really going on past the propaganda. Problem is, we're having trouble getting reliable information. As you can imagine, we're being hunted too, which makes it harder to meet up with our informers, a lot of whom are turning up dead. Rumor is the army's reducing its number of troops, but it's just a rumor for now.
I could probably talk to my former captain to verify it. That all you're looking for?
No. We also know that we lost the war to Aurora, but don't have any details about it. Not a single soldier even came back from the front. We want to know what happened. How'd we lose?
Dandolo's probably heard and probably has a better political perspective and understanding of it than anyone else I'd know. That it?
No. One last thing. We heard about a rebellion in a prison camp a while back, but it wasn't the prisoners who rose up, it was the mutants working there. Heard a lot escaped.
And do you want to know details? Sure. For that, I can go right to the source. Mutants have settled down in a place I know. I'll see if I can get some answers for you. I'll be back when I find them.
It would be a big help. Looks like I wasn't wrong in asking you. Be careful out there.
No, matko. Drogi. Też se znaleźli pomysły, no. Muszą się kręcić jak smród po gaciach. Dobra, ale to jak tam się wchodziło? Chyba tędy było. Nie. Razem trzeba było wleźć do podziemi. Może to sobie zrobimy następnym razem. Chociaż zdobędziemy te informacje. Ale jak wszystkie zdobędziemy, to wtedy się do niego udamy. Może ją sobie zostawimy dlatego na koniec. No, to nie byłoby głupie. Bo i tak będziemy musieli tutaj wrócić, i tak. Bądź co bądź. Można by ją zostawić na koniec. To chyba tak zrobię. No, zostawię sobie panią porucznik na sam koniec. Nie wiem czemu cały czas naciskam E. Ale to mi miało coś dać. Nic. Jakiś exp tam dostaje, marny, bo marny, ale... Marny. Marny to trochę... jak nie powiedziane. Sporo nawet za to dostaje. Chcę zastanowić. Chodź tu, gnoju. Daj się ustrzelić. Dobra, przechodzimy na... Ja. Chciałem pewnie ten wyjść, ale spoko. Dobra. Jak się tam szło do tego? Chyba zapierdalam naokoło. Chyba tak. Ciekaw, czy to skończy, ta gra skończy tak naprawdę. Bo nigdy jej nie ukończyłem. Naprawdę nie chcę się do niej iść. Teraz. Wracajmy do domu. Powiedzmy. Chodźmy tu. Mamy tutaj więcej do roboty.
Back on the road to Noctis.
Hush up. As we close in on the city, I'll have to dodge a shit ton of potholes made by the fuckload of traffic. So I'm gonna need absolute concentration.
When we get there, we should go say hello to Dandolo. He hates it when I don't stop by to peck him on the cheek.
I still like this city.
Smoknij
It
go
was
w
the
dupę
first
najlepiej.
human place where my brothers could roam free.
I didn't see many of you there, though. So many memories over there. So many bad ones. The nostalgia of spending hundreds of hours in the unloading area, filling and emptying Marcello's sand sails. Is nostalgia the right word? Because past aside, it feels like home now.
Czujesz się jak w domu, to jest najważniejsze. Gdzie jest ten cholerny Szkot? Powiedzcie mi. Gdzie jest Szkot? Potrzebuję go. Ja się gdzieś coś władował znowu. Ty.
Hey there.
What do you want, human?
To daję ucieczkę z obozu.
I heard some mutants escaped from a prisoner camp. You hear anything about that?
Hasn't everyone?
Not in Ophir, where the news never went public, no. It was only a rumor there. What do you know?
I know if Ophir's men hear of it, it will cause trouble for us. For those among us who are still slaves there.
It could also give your brothers back there some hope again.
And to show them that we are able to rebel and escape? Yes, hope. So I will tell you, for my people, life in
O,
camp was
też
hard,
polski nie
to say
zadziałał.
it lightly. Hard labor during the days, brutality during the nights. The prisoners would take out their frustration of being locked up out on them. The guards and prisoners alike battered them with their frustrations. Then, one day, one of ours struck a guard who was trying to stop him from going to the aid of a brother. After he fled, the guards then stated that, if he did not come out, they would execute 10 random mutants. That was the moment the rebellion began. A prisoner from Aurora helped my brothers. With tools, they incited riot. Blood flowed. Many died. Some escaped. But, at the start, few thought to flee. At the beginning, they wanted only better lives where they were. It became obvious, though, the repression that would come would be worse than ever. That the only chance for life was somewhere else. Scum, the mutant who struck the guard, led them to freedom. They escaped without even being chased. The story came directly from Scum. A great speaker. A great hero.
Thanks for the information.
Od ciebie się czegoś mogę dowiedzieć? Ty mi może powiedzieć, kobieto.
The most exotic goods on the planet. All here, in one stall.
Informacja dotycząca ataku Aurory.
I'm looking for information about a caravan that recently came back from Ophir.
Ah, yes. Yes. The merchants who aren't, you mean? Yes, I knew the caravan's chief. And, yeah, the one who came back kinda looks like him, but sure as hell doesn't act like him. This might sound crazy, but seems to me all those merchants were replaced with... I don't know, but they're not from here. And instead of selling their goods, they're busy asking around about the guards and stock and that sort of thing.
Can you point them out to me?
I could, but I won't. I don't want any involvement. I don't want to be replaced. I'll just tell ya, they've been regular clients since they came back.
Fair enough. I'll just keep an eye on your clients for a while. Thank you.
Oko. Ty sami się pewnie na nas rzucą. Jakie mam przeczucie? Nie wiem co tam się dzieje, chyba nie chcę wiedzieć. Dzisiaj kaszel musi być. Jakbym nagrał jeden odcinek bez kaszlu, to byłby chyba znaczyło, że jestem chory. Nie ta dziura. Tutaj. A propos kaszlu, mój brzuch zaraz będzie kasał. Oj, muszę stój dupę. Dziękuję.
Welcome, welcome.
Zapytaj o KGB.
Hey, did you by any chance see a caravan come back from Ophir lately? Would have had some members who might have looked different than they did when they left.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And they're no regular merchants, that's for sure. They've been trying to blend in, imitate our accents and clothes and all that. But not that well. They try damn hard, though. What happened to the real merchants? No, forget it. I don't even want to know. It scares the hell out of me. Rather not know.
Fair enough. Thanks.
Teraz się na nas rzucą pewnie. Ten tu. Jak się tu iść? F5 nie chcę, żeby... Nie chciałbym zdechnąć.
Repent! We won't have access to the...
I had something else in mind. I'm wondering if any of your parishioners have started acting bizarre.
You dare to come ask me questions? You dare to come see me while you still have my child's blood on your hands? You are a monster! A diabolical creature who thinks he is a divine judge! Get out of here!
Listen, preacher, we might have significant differences, but I'm sure that you only want the best of your flock. And I heard that a man from Abundance has tampered with some of them in order to conquer this city. I guess that he spoke badly about me because he knows that I'm against this invasion. I've seen too many people suffer from the war. And in addition to that, Abundance does not tolerate public temples, which would put an end to your lectures.
An invasion?
O, udało się.
Really? By the shadows! That old son's henchman hadn't told me that. And my temple? You're saying that they're forbidden there? How awful! I must stop that evil being! Send him back to roast under the nefarious beams of his master! I'm surprised his servants weren't mutants, but maybe they were in disguise. More pressing, however, is it that these servants have convinced some of my followers and now have come here to tempt me. Do not worry. The shadow has opened my eyes to save my soul. But has it done so for my followers? The mutation is preparing to make its way towards them. A pity.
Can never be too careful with religious types, so I'll have to keep an eye on these folks. They can spread ideas like wildfire. So we know the spies are embedded in certain groups, but to find out who the spies are among them, we're gonna need to keep a constant eye on all of them. Can't do it on my own, though. Gonna need all my brothers and sisters to take turns, so we can stay discreet.
Okej, tak tam tą stronę idę, ale ten nie wejdę. Czemu nie możesz przez kamienie przeleć? Kuźwa. Wiem, że to RPG, ale mógłbyś chociaż łaskawie tędy przejść. Nic by ci się nie stało. Dobra.
Greetings, Zachariah.
Poproś o pomoc.
I'm gonna need everyone's help. ASC's infiltrated Noctis, and as you already know, that's not a good thing.
We just got away from them. Why can't they just leave us alone? What? What do you want us to do about it? Most of us are terrified of them. They're immune to our powers.
Uda się
I
go przekonać.
understand your frustration and your fear. I wasn't there, and don't even want to imagine what they put you through. But we don't back down from fear. We're military. We fight. And I will be damned if we will back down from a few fucking ASC spies with lightning rods.
I hope you can see our secrets at risk. But I agree, the best defense is a strong first attack. If we hide and wait for them, we put our secret even more at risk. So what do you propose we do?
From what I can tell, the spies have weaseled their way into 3 groups, but we can't move until we know which members are from the ASC. Moles disguise themselves as mercenaries, religious zealots, and even merchants.
Then I'll dispatch some eyes to keep tabs on those groups.
Thank you.
You know how lucky we are that your Technomancer friends are gonna help us? It's terrifying to know how many groups were infiltrated. The damage they could do could bring Noctis to its knees. You really think Victor's gunning for control of the city?
He just thinks it's an obstacle he can eliminate with the sweep of a hand.
Then he's misjudged the size of the obstacle. We're a lot stronger here than he could possibly imagine.
So, I have some troubling news about your friend, Scott.
Where is he?
Mutants spotted him near the Shadow Path. Come here. Let me show you on the map.
Why would he go there?
Haven't the slightest. There's an abundance outpost there. Might have been taken there by force. From what my informants told me, he looked like he was in a precarious situation.
Thanks for the info, Dandolo. Owe you one.
Informacje dotyczące przegranej pełni w wojnie z Aurorą.
Not much news in Ophir about Aurora defeating Abundance. You heard anything?
Word is that Green Hope's defeat brought an end to the fighting. Aurora apparently took control of the hydroponics center using militia alongside Technomancers to support their army. And at first, Wisdom showed himself a worthy military strategist, using the militia in battle. Such people, properly motivated, can be surprisingly effective. You'd have to bear witness to the poorer classes of Aurora to fully grasp how badly they were mistreated, to fully grasp how much the mere promise of a place in the council would motivate them to fight, to fully grasp how it helped to deliver quite a blow to Abundance. And while Aurora adopted new strategies, Abundance remained predictable. They had almost no Technomancers, since it's becoming harder to find them in Ophir with each passing day. An interesting development, yes? And one that wiped out their army.
Yeah, thanks for the info.
Dobra. Teraz jeszcze nasza panik. Kapitan będzie git. O, trzeba drzemkę zrobić. Bo nie mamy bonusu. A bonus jest najważniejszy w tym wypadku. Tak, muszę poczekać 10 godzin. Na co? A, infiltrację. Dawaj do świtu. Śpi jeszcze dodatkowe prawie 24 godziny. Ja. Dobra.
After trailing the groups you mentioned, it's obvious that they each have a few people among them who aren't just looking for you, but purposely seeding unrest in the population and maybe pushing for an uprising.
Then we need to stop it.
Here's a description of everyone we found. Give me your map. There. I've marked every place you can find them. Shouldn't be hard for you to get them now.
Dziękuję ci, mój towarzyszu. Będę ci wdzięczny aż po grób. Mój albo mój. Jedno z dwóch. F5. Jeszcze to zrobimy. A ten jest pijany zając. Chodź. Dobra. Jeden padł. Drugi jest na tej samej wysokości. Kolejny pad. Daj sobie w żywe. No możesz. Chodzimy niżej. Będę się na dół schodził. A, tutaj widzę. Dobra. Mamy zejście. To jest kurwa kupiec, który tam był obok mnie? Co wydaje? Nie widzę. Ledwo. Prawie... Interesujące, byliśmy na 1% życia, tak naprawdę. Daj sobie w żywe. I dobrze, że zapisałem. Tak, czytaj. No nie, kurwa, tu zapisałem. Nie, myślałem, że dalej. No nic, rozpieprzymy ich jeszcze raz. Tym razem może szybciej. Masz prezent. Będzie mi gorzej jeszcze niż wcześniej. Dobra. No ewidentnie mi idzie gorzej niż poprzednim razem. Dobra, daj sobie żywe raz. Daj sobie żywe dwa. Daj sobie żywe 3. I F5. I lecimy. Zajebiemy ich. Wszystkich, wtedy skończymy odcinek. Dobra. Kolejne F5. Pędzimy. Ja w sumie to z tym... I to jest też z naszym Szkotem, co z tym... Slinkiem, nie wiem jak mu tam było. Ten co miał dla nas przetłumaczyć tą dyskietkę. Tablet. Jak zwał, tak zwał. Wiecie o co chodzi. Proszę mnie nie truć. Macie prezent? Jest, wypiesz. Dobra. Dawaj w żyłę. F5 i idziemy dalej. Co ty masz? Maczeta. Z odpowiednią zwinnością Tam zręcznością pewnie dostanę. Nie będzie lepsza. Dobra. Kolejne danie w żyłę. Kolejne F5. Dobra. A jeszcze jedna para. Nie mogę? Teraz mogę. Dobra. Pora zajebać ostatnich. To będą w bramie? Jednak nie. Masz. Prezent. No dobra, zlikwidowani. Idziemy do Dandeliona. A w następnym odcinku, który raczej będę nagrywał 8 następnego dnia, zobaczymy, co się dzieje ze Szkotem. Nie wiem, czemu mam wrażenie, że nas sprzedał. A może mi się tego wydawać. No cóż.
Zachariah, I was just starting to worry.
What for?
Bad news, I'm afraid. The ASC's not only in Noctis, but they're starting to threaten its safety.
Trochę za
I know you
późno.
did what you could to get rid of their spies, but if you stay here, they'll come back. And now we may be open to a direct attack from Abundance. I'm sorry, Zachariah. They're after you and your friends. I can't risk the safety of all my people for just you.
So you're turning your back on us?
No, no. I would never turn my back on a friend. I set a meeting for you with the Technomancers from Aurora. Their arms are open. You'll be safer from Victor with them by your side. You just can't stay here.
Why are you helping me?
A scratch on the back for what I hope will be a long-term relationship, Mr. Mancer. They'll meet you under one of their shadow paths. Take the map. You'll be well received. Now get going. As soon as you can gather your things and friends together. The longer you stay, the more danger those of us around you face.
How'd you manage to get in touch with Aurora's Technomancers?
It wasn't easy, but we have agents in all of the corporation's cities. The equivalent of Nisha, but not as easy on the eyes, lives in Shadowlair and was our point on this little mission. Their Technomancers are quite knowledgeable, powerful, and I assume the idea of having one of their counterparts from Abundance join them and give them a little upper hand probably put a few smiles on their faces. But their chief's name, it's slipping my mind. Profanity? No, something more. Chastity, promiscuity, generosity. Yeah, that's the one. Their chief's named Generosity, I think. He's quite chummy with the Dowser wisdom, I hear. Shouldn't be too hard for him to make you feel welcome. So set your mind at ease.
Na chwilę się wyciszę. Moment. No już jestem, musiałem odebrać telefon. A to nie zmienia faktu, że i tak za chwilę skończymy odcinek. Już wezmę się kimnę. Przydałoby się kimnąć. Zastanawiam się, gdzie jest ten cholerny fajfus. Powinien nam przetłumaczyć te... Daj, dawaj do świtu. Tą tablicę. Będzie trzeba zajrzeć do tych. Nie to, tu. Zadania poboczne, mistrz areny, to za chwilę będzie trzeba zrobić. Teologia. Zabij tarczową ropuchę, to też się kiedyś zrobi. Dzienna gazeta. Dobra. To się załatwi spokojnie. Główne. O to mi chodzi. Co ja mam wiedzieć, gdzie to... Kiedyś się dowiem. Mam nadzieję, że dowiemy się tego za chwilę. Wiem, że jest wypoczęta, bo właśnie pozwoliło mi się wyspać prawie 20 godzin. Jakby ktoś nie był po tym wyspany, to ja nie wiem. To musiało się dziać. Dobra, idziemy po tego Szkota teraz. O, akurat. 2 pieczenie powiedzmy na jednym ogniu. Aby nie było gadki. To F5 i lecimy. Tam jest jakaś czarna dziura. Tak zwany czarny odbyt kosmosu. Zajrzę tam. Nic w czarnym odbycie kosmosu nie ma. No szkoda. Sprawdzę go. Szkoda w kopalni. Nie chciałbym go pierw znajdować. Bo pójść najpierw spróbować zrąbać tam cholerną żabę. No, zapewne może być problem z nią. Wiem, chyba mi idzie lepiej. To się dziwić, mamy kija maksymowanego. Zastanawiam się, co to może tam się tak bujać. Dziwnie falowało coś. Przejdziemy się jeszcze tędy. Już tam nie wejdę, co? Nie. Razem mi tam nie wejdę. Trzeba jeszcze raz iść naokoło. Mogłem wcześniej tam zajrzeć, no nic. Ale wiemy, że już tam nic nie będzie, więc lecimy po prostu. Lecimy zajebać tą żabę. Tam spróbujemy. A później spróbujemy zajebać Szkota. Nawet jeszcze expas wbijemy, bo pewnie po drodze jakieś sporki będą. Level, nie wiem, 32 chyba? Wydaje. Nie, nic tu nie ma? Proszę. Jestem zaskoczony. F5. Idziemy, zobaczymy co z tą ropuchą. Otwierałem widocznie. Jak... Znowu wy... Masz go nakierowanego, no to czemu w tego celować? F5 jeszcze raz. Jak tam mam iść, to pójdę tu. Nic tu nie ma, szkoda. Mogłoby coś tu być. Byłoby mi z tego powodu smutno. Jeszcze raz F5. Te miny nie działają? Nie no, działają. O Jezu. Padł blogiem. Jeszcze raz to daj w dziurę. Cip, cip. To puszko, chodź tu. Nie przyciągaj mnie, tylko kurwa chodź tu. Masz kolejną tą. Inne. No chodź. Trafić? Dobra, daj tu. Wyskoczyła łajza, no. Chodź tu. No chodź. No chodź żeś. Dawaj dupę od razu. No chodź tu. Dobra, udało się. Było cięższe niż się spodziewałem. A udało się. Dobrze, że też mogę odzyskać swój sprzęt. F5. Nie mogę? Teraz mogę. Dobra. Idziemy do Szkota. Chociaż P od razu. Ale masz. Lecimy. Jeszcze jeden poziom? A nie, tutaj teraz. Tutaj miałem iść. Idziemy w zręczność. Jestem ciekaw, czy uda nam się coś zdobyć jeszcze lepszego. Za dużo. Dobra. Będziemy się z tym przejmować później. Chodźmy ustalić Szkota. Mogę go zajebać. Jedno z dwóch. Jak dotrzemy, zobaczymy, co się stanie. Dobra, czyli to zadanie będzie z głowy. Tędy nie wejdę. Ale za to tędy wejdę.
You're just an old fool, aren't you? Risking your own neck to shelter the rogue. Well, if your neck's no value to you, it's no value to me either. I'm off to Ophir. Soldiers, Abundance has fed its parasites for far too long. I think it's time we stop some of the leeching.
No, stop! Listen to me. Let me... Oh!
If I don't step in, they'll kill him. Guys like that make you hate Technomancy altogether. You better get a move on and do something damn quick if you want to find the old professor alive.
Daj sobie żyłę. Dzięki, szkodu, że mnie leczysz.
Zach, you came. I thought that it was all over. Thank you.
I wasn't gonna let those thugs
Potem
kill
z
you,
tym
but I'd
rozmowy
like to know
skończymy
what you're doing here. Why did you disappear?
odcinek, więc od razu się z wami żegnam, więc trzymajcie się ciepło i do usłyszenia w następnym. Pa, pa.
I was hoping... Anyhow, that was silly. I'm sorry. He tried to torture me, you know? He wanted to know where to find you, but I didn't say anything.
I don't really understand how you ended up here. Anyway, let's get back. You're in bad shape. I can't figure out what Scott was doing in the desert with Alan. I better find some witnesses who saw what happened. Get to the bottom of it.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia. Hi, Nisha.
Hi, Zach.
Zachariah, you look good.